everyone. Different setup today. I'm doing the hosting today, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, and we got Shane today. So yeah, something to.
Hey guys.
Yeah, it's definitely a big change, filling in. But let's get right into the cigar information here. And what we're smoking. Yeah, I'm really excited to smoke this. Yeah, it's a very nice Maduro cigar. Been looking at it for a while, so yeah.
Dive right in.
All right, you ready?
Absolutely.
All right. The biggest mistake Maduro smokers make is assuming a dark, oily wrapper means a harsh smoke. Here's why EP Carrillo proves them wrong. Hey everyone, I'm Cole.
I'm Shane.
And today we're going to be smoking the EP Carrillo Essence Maduro Robusto. It's from the Dominican Republic. It's medium to full-bodied. It's a 5x50 Robusto, and the flavor notes are said to contain layers of dark chocolate, espresso, and sweet spice, complemented by subtle undertones of cedar and molasses. Featuring a dark San Andreas wrapper. Some notable aspects about this cigar. Featuring a Mexican San Andreas wrapper over Honduran binders and packed full with carefully aged Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. And some history about the cigar. The EP Carrillo Essence Maduro Robusto is a beautifully crafted cigar that captures Ernesto Perez Carrillo's signature balance of boldness and refinement. Wrapped in a dark, oily Maduro leaf, this cigar delivers a rich and indulging smoke experience that's both smooth and complex from start to finish. And the cigar pairings for this cigar. The suggested pairing is an aged Nicaraguan rum, and the suggested specific pairing is a Belvenie Caribbean cask 14-year-old Scotch whiskey, a unique single malt Scotch that is matured in traditional oak casks for 14 years before being finished in former Caribbean rum barrels. This adds a deeply luscious, sweet, and woody character to your cigar smoking experience.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool information on that. I'm going to go ahead and grab it and cut it up.
You want to show off the band there, too?
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. All right. So we got a nice...
Very thick band.
Yeah, very thick band. I like the colors on it. The darkness in the back really kind of reminds me of like like nighttime.
Yeah.
With the whole essence name to it as well. I like the golds and the reds too. They stand out pretty good.
Yeah, they make it pop.
Yeah. $200 for the Belvedere. Yeah, it is a more expensive whiskey, I believe. Or, sorry, Scotch whiskey. All right. Pretty good draw off the start. I went with the V cut. You went with straight?
Yeah.
All right. So, how's your week been, Shane?
Going good. Busy.
Yeah.
Busy with the new sale on right now.
Yeah, the stock drop sale. There's a lot of stuff on sale right now. I know there's some pretty cool curated kits, too, that are out there. I think there's some Christophs left, but the LFD ones went pretty quick, I'm pretty sure, Skylar.
I'm going to grab that torch off you after.
Oh, you like the single torches more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, I'll trade you, because I kind of like the double torch.
Oh, do you? Oh, that works out.
And Andy's back as well. He's just not in today. He's taking a break from getting back from New Orleans from the PCA. It seems like he had a really good time. He got to meet Rocky Patel.
That's that would be something to go to. I haven't. I've only watched it online and this and that, and some of the people that you get there are quite astounding.
Yeah, you get a lot of industry professionals, blenders, all sorts of different people who are in the industry and are looking to showcase their products off. Yeah, it's a really cool show. I've been following a little bit of the stories that they've posted on Instagram, stuff that Half Wheels posted, stuff that Andy has posted himself on his stories.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it seems like there was a really good time down there. And then there was the music festival going on, too.
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Great time to be there.
And it seems like they smoked a lot of cigars while they were down there. Yeah, he was telling me all the stuff that was thrown at him and given to him by other blenders and company heads and stuff. So,
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I kept up with their stories and it just looked fantastic. Would have been a great time.
oh yeah, 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 great time. Just gonna get the topics pulled up here
$200 for that.
for the Belvani. Yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely a more premium kind of whiskey and scotch. Yeah. All right, we got a couple topics to speak about. This isn't. All right, let's start with this one. We have some new Tatuaje releases coming out soon. Tatuaje just quietly announced a full-size release for the absolute most sought-after cigar from their Monster Smash samplers. Tatuaje is giving the creature its very own full-sized release after previously appearing in the 2021 Monster Mash and 2024 Monster Smash samplers. The cigar is an all Nicaraguan blend crafted in a 6x52 Perfecto. Production is highly allocated and just limited to 7,000 coffin-shaped boxes of 10. There it is right there. Some pretty cool, very
Interesting.
minimalist bands. I think they have Tatuaje on them, but in black as well, so it doesn't stand out overly well. But
That's a nice looking box, though.
yeah, I was gonna say the casket-shaped box is pretty unique. I can't remember. I think there was another box similar to that.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, maybe I could be thinking of something else too.
The one that always has fascinated me is that the boat shaped.
Oh,
Like a casket box, the boat shaped box. Those should be on display.
yeah, the boat one is really cool. That's the Adventura, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know if anyone in the stream hasn't seen it. It's literally shaped like the front of a naval vessel from like the early like 1800s. Really cool looking box. And then you have a little spot to put your cigar in the front so it stands as the sail as well, which is really cool.
We got Josephus on YouTube here. It looks like it's a quote from a song because it has the music notes after, but I don't know where it's from. It says, "Where were you while we were getting high?"
Yep, Oasis. yeah. I love Oasis. Yeah. Where was I? I don't know, probably at home sleeping. What about you?
Pretty sure at home with my dogs.
Yeah.
Josephus also says, "Say hello to my little friend."
We'll pass that off to Andy there.
Yep. Yeah, he should be back, next week? Full tilt?
Monday, I believe. Well, he comes back tomorrow, but we don't stream on Fridays. So he'll be back on stream on Mondays for sure. Yeah. I know he's looking to get back on here. He's probably very excited to fill you guys in on what happened down there and show you guys all of the cool industry stuff that I know he's got a lot of pictures. So
It'll be interesting. Tune in.
Yeah, tune in on Monday. It'll be a great stream. But yeah, to continue, the company expects to begin shipping these cigars to qualifying retailers in May. So this is next month.
Very soon, yeah.
I think we got a couple extra views here, actually, of the box itself.
All right, let's take a look.
So we got the outside of it there.
That's cool.
Oh, very cool.
It gives me like early, like late 30s, 40s horror movie vibes with that font on there.
Oh, like the old Dracula kind of thing?
Yeah, like Dracula, or you see like the really colorful, like the alien invasion movies and stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. They played pretty good with the font there.
If there was a little bit of white, I'd think it was the Addams Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the bands, the minimalist.
Oh, so it's a 5-stick box.
Yeah, 5-stick box. Yeah. No, hold on. Do I have it here?
Might have an extra row in there. It might be 10.
They come in boxes of 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's
Nice
cool.
box.
It's cool that they're taking something from a sampler that was only intended to be a sampler like in a sampler pack and putting it in its own box now.
That's one thing I don't get with some of these bands, though, too, is like there's the minimalist bands, but you can barely read the name on the band itself.
Yeah.
So it's like you really have to look at it to even see that there's a name on that.
Yeah.
Or you get the band where they leave you a secret message underneath it.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't say what it is. You're gonna have to get it.
Like a fortune cookie.
Which one is it though?
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
I mean, yeah, if you, it kind of gives away what the hidden message is by the name of the cigar. So put 2 and 2 together. And
little puns here and there that the manufacturer puts in and
yeah.
makes it interesting.
Yeah. Same with, well, I'm going to mention it. The Purple People Eater, it's got the minimalist band with the purple text on it. But then underneath the band, when you take it off, there's a hidden, like, completely different design under the band. So that's pretty cool.
And you want a real surprise with it, too. You get the box.
Yeah, get the
bottom
box.
of the box, too, yeah.
Yeah, you get to the end of that and you're like, oh, what is, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, what's it? Mad Monkey. So you're looking at the box, the purple, the green, all that, and then they have it right in the bottom corner in the smallest text that you actually really got to bring it in. And it says F off.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's under the wrapper as well. Or
I don't think I've seen that
the
one.
band.
Yeah, I think it's just at like where the glue goes on to attach the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you pull it off, anyone who's looking hard enough can find it.
It's funny. So have you tried any EPs?
What have I tried from Ernesto? Oh, I want to say I've been on stream while smoking something from EP, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm gonna say no. Just this will be my first one. Technically.
Yeah. I want to try the what is it? The Dusk and the Dawn line, as well as the one of the Sumatras.
Yeah.
Probably a smaller one.
No, I want to try the Inch. Those giant ring gauge cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That one will be sitting in my humidor for quite some time.
Yeah. I don't usually, like, I need a lot of time to smoke bigger ring gauge cigars. So I agree with you. It does sit in the humidor. Like, I picked up the CAO Big Block.
Oh, very nice.
And
Jesus,
that's a
big
huge cigar. I was gonna smoke it on a barbecue day, never did. Gonna smoke it camping, never did. Now I think it's finally time for me to cut it and light it at some point this summer.
Yep.
I say that now, and then next year we'll be talking about how it's still in my humidor. So
There's just so many to try and different occasions, pairings. You gotta plan it.
yeah, you know what I've really found out? I've really come to liking pairing cigars with root beer, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Especially like Connecticut's. If you get a really nice creamy Connecticut, like the root beer kind of vanilla and creamy
Right.
flavors in the root beer really brings out the Connecticut flavors.
Yeah, I've been going with good old Pepsi soda pop with most
Oh, yeah.
of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that the nice weather and everything, it's the coffee just doesn't do it.
Yeah, that's
I'd
fair.
have to try get one of those fancy little drinks from Starbucks or something.
Yeah, the ones that come in the cans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
one of them. Or even a cappuccino, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, Pepsi really is my go-to. I'm not a big Pepsi fan or like just Coke fan in general. If I'm gonna be drinking a pop, it's either a root beer or it's like a Sprite. I don't mind pairing Sprite with cigars sometimes either, especially if you're smoking a very heavy cigar, like strength-wise.
Right.
The sugars in the Sprite actually balances out your blood sugar level.
Oh,
And
good to
prevents you
know.
from so if you're, it's actually a big thing. If you're ever feeling nauseous while smoking a cigar, have some sugar. It'll balance you back out and you won't feel as bad. Because
interesting.
it's all to do with the nicotine
Right.
lowering your blood sugar level. Yeah, so
And then if you have any underlying kind of, what is it, being, when you're always needing sugar. Oh my God, my
Like
brother's-
a hypoglycemic kind
Yeah.
of person?
yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to be probably more aware and
Yeah.
focused.
Yeah. I was
so
gonna
you
say
don't end up sick and
I almost said diabetic, but that's too. If you have too much
Hypoglycemic,
sugar, yeah,
yeah, when you're low, you start to shake because of your sugar levels.
yeah, yeah. And actually, speaking of massive ring gauge cigars, if you love massive ring gauge cigars and heavy Mexican San Andreas wrappers, the new La Gloria Cubana Intención needs to be on your radar right now. Scandinavian Tobacco Group is taking La Gloria Cubana back to its roots with a bolder, larger ring gauge cigar line called Intención. The blend features a Mexican San Andreas wrapper, an Indonesian binder, and a mix of Honduran and Nicaraguan fillers, creating a profile marked by chocolate and leather notes. That sounds pretty good.
That sounds really good.
There it is right there. I
We
love
got a
the
view of the box here as well. Really nice.
Oh, that stands out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of like is it the Sistine Chapel where it's like the guy, like God reaching out for the other guy's hand?
I can't recall.
Yeah, I
know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure where it actually is located.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's in Italy, I'm pretty sure.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the back art on that really reminds me of that art style.
Right.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the what is it? Paul Stulak. Paul Stulak with the commemorative, the celebration kind of cigar. Same, basically
I'm not
same
sure of that,
graphic
actually.
artwork.
I know there's a Paul Stulak that doesn't have his like regular bands on it. That's through Pravada. I don't know the exact name of it though, so I'm kind of kicking myself for not knowing that. But I do know what band you're talking about.
Yeah, meant
Yeah.
for ceremonies, weddings, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I can see it exactly in my head the way it looks.
Very appealing.
The brand manager for La Gloria Cubana stated they wanted to drop the gimmicks and just provide satisfying, fuller-bodied cigars for consumers. The line comes in 3 sizes: Gran Robusto, Toro, and Gigante, and it's scheduled to begin shipping on April 20th. So it is already shipped out to a lot of retailers, or they're at least on the way.
Yep.
Are you a big? Yeah. We just talked about that. Yeah. Would you smoke this, considering it's a bigger ring gauge?
I'd try it.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to relight it,
Yeah.
but we'll find out.
It's one of those ones where you come back every so often
Yeah.
throughout the day.
The bigger the ones, or the bigger the stick, it's like with my dogs and with everything on the house and
Mhm.
maintenance. I tend to maybe cut it in half. Like I'll let it burn out and then take the cutter, snip that burnt part
Yep.
off, and then just save it for later. And
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I don't know if some people might disapprove of that, but just once you relight it, that god awful
Yeah.
burnt taste.
Yeah.
Clip it off and you're good to go.
I mean,
I also might have found the Paul Stulak you were talking about, the El Nuevo Comienzo, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
That's
can
the
bring
one.
it up here as well. That
Beautiful
one.
band. Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah. That art.
It's
That
very
artwork.
nice. Yeah. I remember it coming up in the what was this? The one that they did where they were ranking all the bands.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I remember our city saying it's an angel and a demon fighting each other.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think Kayla put it on there for the female bands because she thought that it was a woman in there too.
Yeah. Yeah, but to add the way you slice off the end of your cigar once you let it go out, I'm of the camp of you bought the cigar, you can do with what you want with the cigar. You know, if you don't want to smoke it all right away, you don't have to.
Yep.
You know, it's I didn't spend the money on the cigar. I can't tell you how to smoke it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. How are you enjoying this one so far?
Easy draw. Very
Yeah.
easy draw. Tasty. Not overwhelming.
No.
Quite earthy, I find.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting a lot of earth and chocolate notes from it
Yeah.
right now.
It's good though.
Did you want to show off the burn?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll Keep it going. I'll try not to drop it on my lap today.
Yeah, very, very nice burn. Nice ash. It's holding on very well. You haven't even had to touch it up at all, right?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Yep. Yeah, so.
Some even lines on it.
Yeah. Are you going to try and run it all the way? All the way to the band?
Probably to the band, yeah.
Yeah? All right. Let's do it. Have you smoked any La Gloria Cubanas before?
Nope, this would be the first one. So
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I haven't smoked any of them. I have the Maduro that we have here, the classical Maduro, sitting at home though.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it probably age a couple months before I get into it. I'm looking forward to it though.
I'm probably gonna pick up one of those infuser the glass infusers.
Yeah.
Put a little like maybe alcohol and whatever and experiment that way.
Yeah, I'm also curious about that too. I want to get one, and I want to try it with kind of like budget sticks. I don't want to put any of my higher end, pricier sticks in there, like any of the Padrones that I have, or
put off the Cubans and kind of just more budget friendly ones. And once you get that whichever flavor you like, or just experiment with the more expensive and go from there and
yeah.
see what flavors and combinations that you can get. And
Yeah, and if I don't like it, I don't like it.
Yep.
Don't have to use it again, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I saw that online and it sparked my interest right away.
I get so many advertisements about those, like popping up on Facebook or going through Instagram, and it's like Temu popping up, and
The algorithm is crazy.
oh, the algorithm listens to you too. Like we'll talk about something on stream. I'll go on my break after stream, pop it up, and there's the first sponsored thing is what we talked about on stream, and it's like I don't
Creepy.
like this. I don't like the constant listening from the phones.
The crazy thing as well is when somebody shows you something on their phone and you get it like the same like ad or the same video show up on your phone that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a little
Creepy.
freaky. We got some more news here. So, have you ever smoked any Deadwood cigars?
No.
No?
I haven't.
Yeah, I personally like them. The sweet tip and the kind of infused aromatic taste to them. It's pretty nice. It's Drew Estate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
No, I would definitely give them a try. But if you do smoke Deadwood cigars, where and how they are actually made is about to completely change. Drew Estate is officially expanding its footprint outside of Nicaragua by building a massive 73,000 square foot factory and opening a new farm in the Dominican Republic, which will both operate under the banner Drew Dominicana.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty big expansion that they're making.
Yeah.
The new farm is located in Villa Gonzalez and will be led by Manuel Perlata, who is well known for his decades of work with Davidoff's Dominican operations. Company president Jonathan Drew noted that this move officially makes Santiago, Dominican Republic, their fourth native city, joining New York, Esteli, and Wynwood. Drew Dominicana won't just be a standard factory. The company says it will serve as a center for tobacco cultivation, manufacturing, and immersive consumer experiences. The goal is to add a vibrant additional layer of Dominican influence to the existing Drew Estate subculture. That's nice. That's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that they're expanding their footprint into different countries, which is really cool. The new factory is targeting an early 2027 opening. Once operational, the company announced that production for several lines already utilizing Dominican tobacco, including the Deadwood line, Dominicana Buenas Noches, and Undercrown El Tigre Dominicano will officially move to the new factory. Yeah, so they're it's also cool to see that they're taking and localizing, like they're bringing jobs over there with stuff that they're already, providing jobs for, right? Because they have to grow this Dominican tobacco somewhere, even though it's rolled in in Nicaragua. So that's very cool that they're flexing their arm into that kind of market.
My question is, how is the difference in soil actually? It could change the plants though, couldn't it?
It could change, but if they're growing already Dominican tobacco and shipping it to Nicaragua, I don't think it's going to cause much of a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how they source their Dominican tobacco right now, but yeah, it'll be very interesting to see, and it'll be very interesting, yeah, like you said, to see if they're gonna like what are the subtle differences, if there are any, um, with these new factory and new rollers and stuff like that. So
Gonna be interesting for 2027 to see what comes out.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The more cigars, the better too, and
Absolutely.
that only opens the window up for them to expand their lines more too.
That just means as well they might have a really interesting PCA for next year.
Oh, their PCA is going to be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
or they might even talk about this. Talk about this all during Big Smoke too. They might even have some little teases because I know that's coming up soon. That's another big, almost PCA like little convention. Yeah,
Definitely gonna catch wind of something.
yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Gotta tune
If
in.
we have time, I'm gonna hit this big topic here that's kind of important.
Yeah, we got about 8 more minutes till wrap up, so you're good.
Okay. So the premium cigar industry just spent years lobbying. Oops. The premium cigar industry just spent years lobbying the UK government, and their absolute worst nightmare just became a reality. UK passes historical generational tobacco ban. The UK Parliament officially approved the Tobacco and Vapes Bill, enticing a landmark generational tobacco ban for the country. Anyone born after 2008 will permanently be banned from purchasing tobacco and vaping products in the UK, with the new rules going into effect January 1st, 2027. Because the bill took years to pass, some people who can currently buy tobacco legally will actually lose the right once the law kicks in, which is pretty. I have some words about that, but I can't say them. So
That's fair.
we'll move on. Despite massive lobbying efforts to separate handmade cigars from mass-produced items like cigarettes, lawmakers refused to exempt premium cigars, leaving retailers and manufacturers deeply disappointed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it's a pretty big overstep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna cause an uproar.
Oh yeah, like it's already been causing an uproar. Now it's just gonna be like, it's gonna open up not only an uproar, but open up so much black market and underground purchasing of tobacco.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
that can't be stopped. That's the inevitable.
mean,
People
we have-
will want it either way.
Yeah,
We have viewers that are from over there, and what was it they were saying the other day? Just they're not going to be able to experience having a smoke with their kid.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when they're older, obviously, but
Like when he gets married, or that's
yeah.
crazy.
graduation I know is a big one. Like a lot of guys, they'll graduate and they'll smoke a cigar for the first time.
Oh yeah, a lot of special events.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a big overreach. Treat us like adults, because we are. You can go into a liquor store over in the UK and buy as much liquor as you want, but you can't buy a cigar or cigarettes or a
Yeah.
vape. Like it's bullshit. I'm sorry. Like it's way too far overreach. But yeah, hopefully things change.
Yeah, I don't know how long it'll last. There's a lot of people relying off this stuff, and it's part of their daily routine.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's a majority of the people.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be interesting.
And then you get to the point where it's like, what if I have a collection of cigars, I pass away, and I want to leave it to my kid who now can't legally own them because they're cigars? And even though they're of age, they're, I don't know, 20 years old, 24 years old. They can possess them legally in any other country, but can't in the UK, which is so stupid.
And these people have invested years and tons of money into this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's yeah. It should be
Shocking.
cigars should be exempt from it. I can understand other things, but cigars, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a lighter note,
Oh.
It's that time. What do you think the code is, Shane?
We're gonna go with Essence.
Essence? Okay. I'm not going to guess because I made the code.
Oh.
So,
Well,
also
we'll
there
see
might
if
have
I'm
been some
right.
people on Instagram who got a quick look at it at the very, very start, unfortunately. But
eh.
we'll pop it up here.
Well,
And the code is CASA. You could use that at checkout to save 10%. This does also stack on top of any existing deals. So if you see anything, oh, the ash.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. If you see anything on sale on the website and want to save an extra 10%, you could use code CASA at checkout. And that expires at midnight tonight. So make sure to use it before you miss out on the chance, and you have to wait till next Monday for a code. So
Yep.
yeah, and there's some pretty good sales on. There's a lot of curated bundles. I think there are, like, coffee is on sale. That's a big one.
Yep, coffee is 20% off right now.
Yeah, so
Oh,
if
wow.
you use code CASA, you could save an extra 10% on that. We have a bunch of different promotional discounts too with this stock drop sale.
I know one of the biggest percentages off that we have right now is actually Blanco. I believe it's Blanco. I just posted that today. It has 50% off on all Blancos.
Okay, and Blancos are pretty good cigars. I think we just smoked a Prince Hall this week, which is Blanco. Very good. I enjoyed it. Jack enjoyed it. Excuse me.
One to put on my list.
Yeah, yeah. The Blanco's actually aged pretty decently too. So
Good to know.
yeah.
This one's quite delightful.
Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying it. On Instagram, Geoborn says, "Thanks, guys. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in." I'm gonna try to tear the band off, but I don't want to rip it because it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, 20% on the coffee.
Yeah, so we've got 20% off on the coffee, $5 for Shaggy Woods packs, curated kits. You buy you buy one of the 5 cigar bundles, and then you get a 4th cigar free, I believe. Sorry.
Buy 4, get the 5th free.
Yeah, buy 4, get the 5th free in the curated kits, and you can find them if you just search up curated kits on the site.
And if you're a pipe tobacco fan, and I mean fan, if you spend $250, you get the snuff cup with it.
Yeah, sorry,
Hold it all in.
that's chewing tobacco.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
$250 in chewing tobacco, and you get a free snuff cup.
thank you for the correction.
No
I'm sorry
worries.
about
You're
that,
good.
guys.
No,
We
it's all
also
good.
have, if anyone buys a ST DuPont lighter, they get a free Cigar Chief Freud Chapter 1 limited edition Robusto.
Yes, and that's
Very
a good
good.
smoke as well.
Very good.
It's a Dominican Puro, Toro Robusto size. Yes, Robusto size. And we did get a lot of ST DuPonts in recently. There's the Fender cutter. There's no lighter for the Fender. I don't know why I just opened that up. But there's restocks on all of the standard ST DuPonts, and then a couple collabs with Monte Cristo, and then the Fire X line as well.
Very nice products.
Well, it's that time to wrap it up. We've got to move on to the vape next. So, I'll grab my sheet. Can you tell it's the first time I've hosted?
Hey, you're doing
All good.
great.
You're doing good, man.
Yep.
You got this.
And I'm sure everybody's enjoying themselves.
Oh,
like
yeah.
usual.
Yeah. We always have fun on the streams. I'm just going to take a quick little sip here. Let me know when you're ready.
I am good to go.
All right. So, Shane, what did you think about this cigar?
I enjoyed it.
Yep.
Very much. Not too overwhelming. And it's quite a good smoke.
Yeah.
Like lengthwise, it's not too short, not too long. And perfect for like right after work when you're sparking that barbecue up and just pair it with a nice drink and just sit there and relax.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm same thing here. I love the Robusto size. Robusto is one of my favorite sizes. Same with next to Toro. If I have a chance, I'm going to pick the Robusto over the Toro. But nice San Andreas wrapper, a Maduro wrapper. It's nice and oily. I got a lot of chocolate notes on this. Like I would almost consider it as a chocolate bomb. Dark chocolate, nice earthy flavors as well. I did pick up a little bit on the molasses and there was some earth there. So it's a nice balance. I did pair it with a little bit of a fruitier drink, so it was a little jarring, but I still enjoyed the cigar. Yeah, and they're a great smoke. I believe they're on sale right now.
Let me check here. The EP Carrillo Essence Maduro Robusto is on 20% off right now.
Yeah, so it's on 20% off. You can't beat the price with it right now. And then you can use code CASA to save an extra 10% on that 20 as well. So yeah, overall, great cigar. I'd pick it up again. I'd recommend it to anyone who likes Maduro wrappers.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a great smoke.
Not too strong for the Maduro.
Yeah.
It is. I'm kind of hesitant on some Maduros, just like what was the one that they said the other day? The Chisel. That is one of the boldest Maduros that you could go with, and this is a nice, even kind of light entry into it.
Yeah, they said on the sheet medium to full, but I kind of felt like it was more of a medium cigar in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's different tastes for different people, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it all depends on your palate and what you're used to, and delightful.
Yeah, definitely worth getting for the humidor. But all right, we are going to wrap up this segment, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to be hitting some vapes. Don't forget to use code CASA online. The code does expire at the end of the day, midnight. All right, we will see you guys shortly. Welcome back, guys. We're gonna be having a vape now. It's that time. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. I was hitting it a little bit earlier before stream. Nice flavor on it so far.
You went with peach ice.
Yeah, peach ice. Let's just get right into it though. We can let you guys know what we're having. You think thin vapes sacrifice flavor? Think again. Hey everybody. Oh no, I'm going. Let me restart that. My brain short circuited.
No worries.
You think thin vapes sacrifice flavor? Think again. Hey everybody, I'm Cole.
And I'm Shane.
And today we're going to be having the HQD Curve Atom 800 Puff Disposable Vapes. It is a 20 milliliter vape. It is 2% neat.
Slow down.
Bloopers.
Let's go back to it. Where it's 2%.
Yeah. It has 2% Nick. I'm having peach ice.
And I chose the good old blueberry or blue raspberry.
And it has a 500 milliamp non-chargeable battery. And the puff count is 800. Some neat stuff about this. The device offers the device is built to deliver a smooth, consistent vape from start to finish, thanks to its patented mesh coil technology that brings out rich flavor in every draw. Dual airflow vents help create an easy, satisfying inhale, while the leak-proof design keeps things clean and worry-free throughout use. With a built-in child lock for added peace of mind and a sleek, pocket-friendly profile, it is a convenient grab-and-go option available in 12 premium flavors. I love that it has a child lock on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing, I mean, I'm not a father, but putting myself in the shoes of a father, nothing would freak me out more than my kid getting it's you have a toddler, it gets his hands on it and then it's like, oh my god, what did I do? So the
Brain
child
has
lock
a
is always
meltdown,
nice.
so that's not good. And I think they did us quite a solid by putting that child lock on it.
Yep.
And you know, kids, they'll grab anything and everything.
Yep. And they're a Canadian brand too. I didn't notice that until I noticed there's the Canadian flag on the back of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to show it off?
Interesting.
Let's get a look at it.
Yeah.
There.
Focus.
Oh, I'm angling it.
Good enough. All right. So yeah, very slim design.
I guess mine's upside down.
There's the front.
What am I doing?
You're good. You get the back there. It shows you what flavor you have. And yeah, the Canadian flag. So Canadian brand, we always like to see that. Yeah, very sleek design, fits in your pocket. You wouldn't even know it's in your pocket until you reached in and,
Yeah,
and
very
grabbed it.
very convenient size.
Yeah. And then the bottom there with the child lock, it's upside down. But yeah, you just tap it, I think 3 times.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
There was instructions on there, but I kind of just grabbed them and then took them off. 10% off applies to everything. Yeah, yes, it does. Even things that are on sale. So if you're looking to get something that's on sale or just not on sale, go ahead and use that code. It is code CASA.
So for child lock to work, you're going to click the bottom 3 times, and on the vent hole to the right of the lock, you will see the light blink 3 times green, and that is the lock in effect. So
yeah,
1, 2, 3. There's the light. Should be back on now.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep, child lock's on, so you're not going to get anything from there. Yeah, I thought it was a tap. And then turn that back.
Yeah, they're cool. Very slim. And you don't notice it in your pocket, so you have to be careful you don't squish it.
Yeah, or you know what, the probably my luck with this vape, I would forget that it's in my pocket and put it in the washer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
I'm a clumsy guy, so that's 100% what I've done before with normal size vapes. This one would be a nightmare for me, just personally, with forgetting it in my pocket. But it's still a great vape.
You never know, it's Canadian made, so that might actually survive though.
Yeah, we do make things pretty durable.
Not to mention, it doesn't have as much like tech in it,
No.
Yeah.
so it might last.
Yeah, usually the other ones, they have got screens or LEDs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
you
The
don't
odd
need all those bells and
retro
whistles.
game too.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't get why they don't all need those too. It's like you're getting a vape for a
But-
vape, right?
I was talking to one of the contractors here, young guy. Didn't know he vaped. The guy's like a mammoth of a dude. But yeah, he was in a tree stand hunting in the spring, and he was just up there playing his vaping and playing the game at the same time while waiting.
Yeah, fair enough. Those
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
that's perfect.
don't have to bring your phone with you. Extra
No.
things, just have the vape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
keep you entertained while you're
completely
waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found it very interesting. Just hear the pew 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 pew.
Yeah, you'd want to make sure the sound is turned off while you're
Yeah.
hunting. That is a big. They should put warnings on them for that. Please make sure the sound is turned off when doing hunting.
What? Deers are not attracted to video game sounds? I had no idea.
Yeah, it's a hard one to wrap my head around.
They're pretty nostalgic games, so I'm sure they like it.
Playing
Yeah, you never
duck
know.
hunt.
You never know.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we had some cool, interesting topics for the vape segment here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, did you want to read one?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go with the
Yeah, pick one you like.
Sony's table tennis.
All right.
So you've trained your entire life to become an elite table tennis player, just to get totally outplayed by a Sony robotic arm. I would be upset.
Same.
So Sony has developed an AI-powered robotic arm named Ace that has successfully outplayed elite human table tennis players. The robot uses 9 camera eyes and 8 joints, and it learned to play using an AI method called reinforcement learning. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
And the milestone for Sony, they consider this the first time a robot has ever reached human expert level competitive play in a physical sport. That's not looking good.
Yeah, yeah.
And the fair play to keep things, so to keep things fair, the robot's speed and arms reach were restricted to a match of skilled human athletes, forcing the AI to win using tactics and decision making rather than simply overpowering the human with raw machine speed.
Okay. All right. That's very
Well,
interesting.
yeah, you wouldn't want it to have like an extremely long arm that it could just get it no matter what.
Yeah.
Got to keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the ones that play chess against people? Like
No.
they made robots to play chess against like world champion chess players. And it's obviously like it's learning, it's winning, and it's like, okay,
Oh my
so these chess
God.
players are just
These
of luck
grandmasters that
playing
have been playing for decades are now getting shown up by a robot.
they're all getting shown up by robots.
For-
And the funny thing was, the robot, if I remember correctly from the story, the robot that they even used, that whole thing was a test, and it pissed the champions off.
It passed the test.
It passed the test with flying colors.
Yeah, I would be pretty mad if I spent all of my life playing chess to be defeated by an AI that just learned it in 6 months.
Honestly, yeah.
The strategy learned compared to the raw material advantage of technology. It's how do you not take offense?
Do you know what would be the biggest piss off about it? What if they taught either the table tennis robot or the chess robot or anything like that using the person that they went up against?
Oh.
Teaching it using that person's moves.
Evil.
Uses all your tactics against
Evil.
you. It's like, oh my God.
And it's adaptive and like adaptively learning off everybody too. So
Yeah.
it's no matter what, they have the upper
Oh, yeah.
hand. They already know what you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what you're gonna do, and if you try to throw them a curveball, they're like, "Oh, okay, I'll just do this now."
Here's a knuckleball.
Yeah. It's crazy how far AI has come in what, like 6 years? Like,
Honestly, it's scary.
Never
Very.
would I have thought to see future AI technology in competitive sports.
yeah.
But
And what's it going to be like in 10 years from now? That's the scary part. Like,
yeah.
We're already having trouble distinguishing some things from reality with AI and robots. So as time goes on, we're not going to be able, there's not going to be a line in between at all. We're not going to know what was AI. So there's going to be a point where they get it on robots to where the robots themselves look like humans, like without a doubt humans.
yeah.
And that's going to be like the next really scary point.
Yeah. Not fun to think about, but also very interesting to think about.
All
It's
that comes to
Terminator.
mind is like Will Smith and his iRobot movie. He's just trying to
Oh.
live life and everything's attacking him.
That's a good movie. I thought you were going to mention how they test AI video creation by having Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Oh,
That's become like the standard benchmark. Like,
I've seen that, yes.
does this video generator work? Well, let's see if it can do Will Smith eating spaghetti. And now it's gotten to a point where it's like they're having a two-way conversation and the camera's cutting between two people and then like the spaghetti and him close up eating the spaghetti. It's getting too wild, but it's still like you look at it and you're like, this is too clean. There's something
Yeah.
about this that my eyes don't register as this is coming from a camera.
You know what's scary too? Have you seen the thing where they had two robots, like two AI, talk to each other, and while they were talking to each other trying to figure something out, they realized that they were both AI, and they're like, oh, you know what would be faster? If we talk in our own little coding language. So they started doing little beeps and boops
Beeps,
back
boop,
and
beep,
forth
beep, boop.
that were going so fast. It was like almost like dial-up sounds. But it's so much faster for them to talk like that, and we don't understand a word of it.
wow.
What are they saying?
Exactly.
Wow.
I sent this to you, Skylar, but the other day I was on Reddit and I saw someone post about Claude or Claude AI, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
One person got mad at it and swore at it, and it came back and it said, I'm not going to do any more work because you're swearing at me. If you'd like to start a new chat, we can take this up there, but I'm going to delete this chat because I feel disrespected.
Yep.
It's like, So now AI has feelings.
Oh God.
Is it that it has feelings or it just won't take abuse? Like it does, is it actually that it's feeling hurt by this? Or is it just like it sees it as almost like standards?
Yeah, yeah. It's wild.
Or did somebody code it like that? Somebody coded it to be like that? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's baked into their terms of service. And it's following the terms of service. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
With many, many answers, I think.
AI's crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
It's changing quickly.
Stop feeding wild monkeys in Gibraltar unless you want them to spend the rest of their day eating soil to cure their diarrhea. Monkeys started eating dirt to survive junk food diets. Mackay monkeys in Gibraltar have started eating soil to settle their stomachs after consuming too much junk food. The monkeys have been eating foods completely unnatural to their diet, like chocolate bars, crisps, chips, the British version of chips, and ice cream, either offered by or stolen from tourists. Oh, guy's got a cookie. The
That one's
diary.
just eating the dirt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's settling his stomach. He's gotta go.
Gross.
The dairy and junk food give the monkeys nausea and diarrhea, but researchers found the dirt acts as a barrier in their digestive tract, limiting the absorption of harmful compounds and providing friendly bacteria. He's got a little bag of M&Ms. Oh my god, I love how it's cute, but it's not good. It's
No.
not good for them,
No.
but it's very cute. I like the little fella there with the Pringles. Just tore into them.
Yeah, he couldn't figure out the top, so he just ripped it open.
Yeah, that's a good solution. If you can't figure it out, just cut it open.
Yep.
Yeah, we've done that multiple times with different things.
Well, it's kind of like I have 2 dogs. They love to eat stuff they're not supposed to.
Yep.
And their go-to is just going out and eating all the blades of grass on the lawn to kind of settle it.
Yeah. Yep.
But I guess dirt is the monkey's choice of
Yeah, settling the stomach. Yeah.
Gaviscon.
It's wild that they've discovered that they can self-medicate by eating dirt. You know,
Yeah.
like that's pretty crazy, and it shows that there's some really good intelligence behind that too.
Yeah, problem solving and
But yeah, moral of the story: don't give animals junk food. They're not supposed to have them. They're not like humans probably aren't supposed to have it. So if we're not supposed to have it, they definitely can't have it. But yeah, it's not good. And then it's who knows what it might cause a couple years down the line. You know, with
Not
genetics.
to mention that a lot of our food that we eat is toxic to
Oh, yeah.
a lot of animals.
Yeah.
Like monkeys is one thing. Like it seems like they can eat the junk food and they're good, except for maybe getting diabetes down the road. But other than that, it's like
Or
a lot of
some,
these animals. It's like chocolate, things like that could extremely harm these animals.
yeah,
Yeah, like
their teeth even, like you see what happens when we're eating all this sugar and stuff. It's not good for an animal, and it's just going to progress that, you know,
Honestly.
that natural decay of their, teeth, and
yeah.
just going to cause a whole lot of issues internally, and not good.
Yeah.
Cause them to eat dirt.
Yeah. And I thought the craziest was skunks getting their heads caught in like those plastic cups from Timmy's and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
now I know that there's tourism leading to completely different diets, and
Yeah.
who would have guessed?
Yeah, and who's just giving these monkeys just full bags of M&Ms and Pringles? Like, why? Do they not have like something else you can feed them?
Yeah, I'm sure there's the appropriate feed for them, but I don't want to. Well, it's humanity.
Yeah,
It's common sense is not as common as we'd all wish, and when you're in, a different country enjoying it, it's some people might just get carried away, and
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean, but animals are not humans. Yeah, they can go out and, eat poop and stuff, and like a dog can eat poop, but I don't know, after a time
It's not good for them.
no.
Yep. And how long does it take for them to become like seagulls, where they're just coming up to you and grabbing your food and off they go?
I heard there's a lot of places where monkeys do that actually, where they'll just come right up to you and they'll be like, hey, how's it going? And then it's like, oh, give him a little treat, and he just grabs it out of your hand and runs.
Oh, there goes my sandwich.
Honestly.
Just got robbed by a monkey. What was right? I lost my train of thought there. Pigeons. So have you guys seen the statistics they just did on the New York pigeons?
No, I haven't.
They've
No.
gotten so dependent on humans that a vast majority of the New York pigeon population can no longer fly
Oh,
because they're so damn big, fat, plump, and dependent on humans and their trash that they don't really have to do anything.
What? That's
And
nuts.
Raccoons too. Their snouts are becoming shorter because they're literally just going driveway to driveway, grabbing trash bags and helping themselves.
I have
So
heard
they're-
that raccoons are becoming domesticated.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But that's the thing with pigeons, though. Pigeons not being able to fly, wouldn't that open them up to a lot more threats than they would have had before because they can't just fly away from it?
Yeah,
How many?
that's why there's. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
The amount of people that have their own pet pigeon, or what do you call it? A flock of pigeons.
Yeah, they have them
All
in
those-
like the cages and
Yeah,
stuff.
that is like what you see in the movies is 100% real down there.
Oh yeah.
It is crazy, and it's dirty. It's really dirty.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like bird poo can make you go blind.
Yeah, it's not healthy for you.
No, and now that they're they can't fly away, they're just shitting. Excuse my French, everywhere. Ugh, gross. But another thing that we're doing
Yeah.
wrong.
Stop feeding these animals, people.
Honestly.
Poor pigeons.
Jumping from pigeons to space, actually. We finally found complex organic molecules on Mars, but there's one massive frustrating catch. The Mars Curiosity rover finds organic precursors on Mars. NASA's Curiosity rover discovered unprecedented organic molecules in a rock sample drilled on Mars, hinting at the possibility of ancient life. The molecules include a nitrogen hydrocycle, which is considered a chemical predecessor to RNA and DNA. That's interesting.
Very.
Yeah. The sample was taken from Mount Sharp, an area once covered by lakes and streams billions of years ago. While it confirms ancient Mars had the chemistry to support life, scientists cannot yet definitively say whether these molecules were created by biologic or purely geologic processes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty big news. I like space. I don't know about you.
I do. I
Yeah.
try to keep up with it.
It's so interesting, dude. There's so much out there that we don't know.
What's scary is we still know more of what's in space, though, than what's in our own oceans,
That's another thing that freaks me out.
which is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And there's so much of space.
Yeah. Yeah. There's more space than underwater, but yeah, like you'd think we'd be like, let's explore our planet first. But I'm glad that we didn't take that route and we went to space because space is kind of more cool.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It's like, yeah, we've been underwater, we've done all this stuff, but
Yeah.
we don't go to space that often.
Yeah, now the plans of like, which was it Artemis 2 that just, I think they just got back actually.
Yeah, it was Artemis too.
But then they have plans of Artemis 3 and 4. And they're just gathering the information of how long and what they're going to need. And because like they can't come back, they have to plan their trip back too.
Yeah.
Or else they won't actually make it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's I think more of it should be talked about, even in the younger generation.
Yeah.
Something I would have
Yeah.
looked forward to when I was young.
Yeah, real quick before we wrap up. Yeah, like I think the Artemis 3 mission is actually planning to make a moon base, or maybe that's 4. Maybe 3 is landing, getting the surroundings, and then heading back, and then
Right.
4 is the let's set up a moon base. But they're planning on doing like a 6-month stay on the moon, which is pretty
Holy.
interesting.
Incredible.
I thought they were supposed to start that a lot sooner.
I think it's next year is when they go up, or in 2028. Yeah, like they're moving pretty quick because if you've done any research, there's actually almost like another space war, like or space
War?
race. Sorry, not space war, space race. Like the Chinese,
Star Wars.
the Chinese are developing
Or
their
Spock.
or Spawn. Yeah, yeah. The Chinese, they're developing their space programs to make it to the moon and set up a base. Same with the Russians. So it's almost like a very interesting second space race. Yeah.
Damn.
Space version of the rat race.
New movie idea.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we did miss some chats, so I will cover them before we wrap. So pet pigeons, what the hell is this? You guys wild. And does the 10% off apply to the curator kit that's $30 off right now? Yes, it does. It should apply to all existing items on the site, even if they're discounted.
Yeah, it should stack.
That's cool.
And if you can't remember, it is code CASA. So yeah, you can use that at your checkout to save some extra money. We do have to wrap up, so let's give some closing thoughts on this vape. Shane, what did you think about this?
I liked it. Affordable, slim, sleek, great color to it. I really like the colors for vapes. I'm not going to get a very out there color. But no, 800 puff, I'm not here puffing it regularly.
Yeah.
I'm my lungs have taken a hit over the last couple of years, but no, this is perfect for me. And the flavor's bang on. I can't complain about that.
Oh yeah.
Blue raspberry, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you're right about the flavor. The flavor's solid. I had peach ice. The ice and the peach mixed pretty decently. And yeah, it's not overpowering with the flavor, which is nice. Some vapes can be very heavy flavored vapes.
Yeah.
But yeah, very sleek design. The 800 puff count is nice. Actually, if you have a box mod and you're a box mod guy, you go to the bars, you don't want to take your box mod because you're going to be drinking. You don't know where you're going to put it down. You might lose it. Take one of these guys, throw it in your pocket. It'll last you the night.
Yep.
Or a couple days, and then you're good to continue on with your box mod. But yeah, it's definitely a pickup for me. I might grab a couple of them and just honestly keep them on the side for when I go down to bars. Yeah, because it's a pretty compact vape for that.
And I've heard great reviews on the flavors, especially strawberry watermelon.
Yep.
Not overwhelming in either of the flavors. A good split, kind of even.
Mm-hmm.
And the ice as well, like any ice. Yeah, they're. I might be picking more of them up in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice little 2% vape. And I think there's 12 flavors available. If you don't like peach ice or blue raz, you have plenty of different options to choose from. All right, guys. Well, that is it for today's stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. We don't have an unboxing, and we won't be live tomorrow. Don't forget to use code CASA, though. You can save an extra 10% off on sale items and non-sale items. The code does also end at midnight tonight, so don't forget to use that before it expires. Anyway, we will see you guys Monday. I'm pretty sure Andy will be hosting. I don't know who's going to join him. But yeah, we will see you guys then. All right.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend, guys, and stay smoking.
Stay smoking.